second thing I wanted to talk about is, you know, you may not have heard too much from me lately, and there's a good reason for that. Is because, sad to say, Kneeballers has been on strike. We've been in a lockout for quite a while now, and you know, the fact that the NHL is back in playing and we're still in a lockout, you know, pains me to no end, to no end whatsoever, because I was really hoping to jump in and fill that gap. When hockey's not being played, you need something. You know, the NBA. Don't even get me started on that, because you know there's a lot of similarities between what we do and what they do. But that's NBA stands for No Basketball Association, as far as I'm concerned, because what they play, it's an inferior sport to kneeballing. So anyway, you know, I've been hanging out here at the National Kneeballing League, NKKL, nickel, as we like to call it. You know, if I had a nickel for every time someone made a joke about that, at about 15 cents. You know what I'm saying? About 15, maybe 20, but no less than 10. Okay. So anyway, so Sven and I, we've been going over some ideas. I mean, I got boxes of these things, these little mini, you know, squishy knee ballers. This is for opening night, just set to go. I gotta get about like 60,000 of these things. I don't know what the hell to do with them at this point. I mean, they're just sitting in boxes in my basement. Sven, Christ, I think the guy sleeps on them, for crying out loud. I mean, he doesn't really have much of a bed at this point, much to speak for. So I said, hey, these things are soft enough. You want to? And guy took to that thing like a rabbit on a carrot. I tell you, he loves these things. He may not be able to get them off when it comes time to crank things up, but that allows me to segue into the main point that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Is that Sven and I are we just booked some flights, and we're heading to Washington D.C. because we're going to lobby Congress to help us get out of this lockout mess, because you know we're tired of it. And I want to get back on. I want to get back on my knees. I want to be knee-balling up and down the court like nobody's business, like you wouldn't believe. I want to put on a show for you fans that the likes of which hasn't been seen since I want to say, you know, Foreigner probably toured in like 80, 82. You know, this is what we're talking about. So anyway, so Sven and I, we're coming down. We got bags all packed. We're coming to D.C. I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna film us talking to Congress. We got trips planned. Sven wants to see. I don't even know what the guy wants to see. He's just talking crazy all the time. But you know, we're gonna, you know, probably go hang out by the White House. You know, where, you know, George Washington, you know, lived, you know, back in the day, and there's so much to see in D.C. I mean, my God, it's a crazy place from what I heard. I've never been there myself, but I've heard a lot of things, and you know, it's gonna be a good time. But the main focus for me and for Sven, and you know, definitely, hopefully for you, if you get behind us here, you know, is we're gonna go in front of senators. The president, if he's there. I don't know what his schedule is like, but you know, if he happens to be walking through Congress that day, you better believe I'm gonna, you know, get yank on the back of the collar there. Hey, Obama, man, what are you doing here? I'm trying to knee ball here. You know, what do you think? What do you got to say? If we get his endorsement, then there's the sky's the limit. So as you can tell, I'm talking really fast because I'm getting amped up. I'm getting amped up over this thing, because this is gonna be, this is gonna be a great experience. So we're going to videotape it. I'm going to have a little something for you guys. Send me DC, Kneeballers, Congress. I don't know what else goes on in DC, to be perfectly honest with you. Otherwise, I'd keep that list going anyway. But that's neither here nor there. Maybe a little bit here, maybe a little bit there. We meet in the middle. We're going all the way. Kneeballers in 2013. Again, thank you so much for the support, and we're going to get this thing back in action real soon. So thanks for tuning in, and this is Sal DiNuccio. Keep knee balling, and remember, knee ballers for life.